In the past, I have studied the reactions and the symptoms of those who do not have a strong immune system, and I noticed their symptoms were about fear, were about no risk taking, about lethargy, about way of procrastination, and by all the appearances I noticed they could hardly physically stand up and walk or run like a teenager. The construction of any walls of any buildings is to keep thieves and invaders out of the house or out of the fortress, right? So in the same way, immunity system was created by God in us to stop bacteria, to stop viruses, to stop parasites, and to stop toxic substances and other foreign bodies which are entering into our sacred bodies. So this magical system of creating specialized immune cells is like instant building up sentinels to vigilantly slaughter any intruder, so the immune system should, even at old ages, be helped to produce instantly antibodies ready for any attack from the exterior world. So when the human body is suffering on many levels, like mind with fear thoughts, negative emotions, emotions of fear, and have in our sacred bodies toxic substances and toxic chemicals, then the immune system is somehow dusty on all his sides. And it barely produces those cells that are the guardians of our sacred temple, called, as we know, antibodies. In the past, I have studied the reactions and the symptoms of those who do not have a strong immune system, and I noticed their symptoms were about fear, were about no risk taking, about lethargy, about way of procrastination, and by all the appearances I noticed they could hardly physically stand up and walk or run like a teenager. For example, if you have 1 month, if you don't eat white sugar at all, I mean the substance which allegorically called white death, you will notice in your behavior, in your mental and emotional state, a constant extra energy. If you have this behavior, for example, if you stop being dissatisfied with someone you have helped in the past and now they reject you, you will notice again this mental, emotional and physical extra energy. So where there is extra energy in your sacred body, there are substances at the cellular and intracellular level created for your purpose. Respectively, in the same manner, the immune system is building up power within when you have this extra energy created by your force and strong attitude. If you are wondering why it doesn't work to rebuild the immune system quickly, it's because there are billions of new cells that need to be revived quickly, which you mean hiring over 1 billion employers or bodyguards over the night, which we know is impossible. So prevention, my dear friends, brings safety and strength, the ability to eliminate viruses and toxic substances from our body. When you practice after watching this video on this channel again and again, you will remain for your own strength healthy and be able to have an immune system strong. You won't be able to take cells of your created immunity and transfer to someone else. What you can do is to be an example of practice and discipline for others. So your transformation somehow becomes example to those around you because you did the sacrifice and you have already paid with time, with resources, with energy for your effort to stay healthy in difficult social or pandemic times. So other people around you always are next after you to build their immune system only if you are getting back the strong and the force of the immune system in yourself. So after practicing these things, the results will be this extra energy in many actions through increased immunity and adaptability to whatever environment or whatever landscape or place you want to go in this life. So with this, let's make this world a bigger brain for the cosmos only if we are healthy, and I might have a blessing for you. Let the progressive force of our energy in this cosmos be always with you.